Welcome everyone. In this session, we are going to create RAG based learning tool. In this demo, we are going to use 12th grade physics. We'll start with the demo. We'll ask some questions from the book. We'll ask some questions from the example and we'll compare the solutions. It took around 5 minutes to generate the response. I'm using Olama and Llama 3.1. So this is the answer generated by large language model. We'll compare with the book solution. So here it is, the answer is 2.1 into 10 power minus 8. Yeah, the same answer, and it gives the detailed response as well. We'll ask one more question. Now the answer has generated. We'll compare with our book result. So the answer is no one gives, they are giving a reason for that one. When compared to the book, it gives much more detailed answer for the given question. Next, we will create a summary from our chat history. Now we got the summary from our previous chat history. Next, we will go through the flow and code. This is the flow. We have multiple PDF documents and we'll apply embedding on these documents and we'll store it in our vector database. In this case, I'm using a Qdrun in Docker environment. Next, user will send the query. The query will send to the vector database to get the relevant data for a context. LangChain also has a chat history. It will be included part of a prompt. Final prompt will send it to LLM. LLM will generate the response. And the response will be added into the chat history. I have used a Langflow to generate the vector database. Here we have a directory and we'll mention the directory location. The data will be splitted as a chunks. Then we'll apply embedding on the each splitted documents, and the final embedding results will be stored in a Qdrun database. Next, we'll go through retriever part. We'll import the necessary libraries like chat message history, which stores all the chat history. Then runnable message story, it manages the chat message history, like it will retrieve or update the chat messages. Here we have Olama with Llama 3.1, and we are creating a connection for our local Qdrun database. Then we'll create a retriever from the vector database instance. Here we have two prompts. First one will create a answer from the given question. Then next one is rephrase the given answer. First we'll retrieve the relevant data from a vector database for a given query with using a retriever. Then we'll create a chain for the first prompt. We'll add retriever data as a context in our first prompt. Then we'll have a runnable with the message history In this method, we'll add our chat history from our session history method. This method will return the chat history and we'll add a question. Then we'll invoke this chain with our question. First, it will retrieve the data, then it creates the answer, then it rephrase the given answer, then give the final response. We have used a Gradio for user interface. Here we have used a pre-trained model. We can also fine-tune this model for a specific use case.